Hello world, Shelly here, and it's time for another episode of Foundation Fest, and today I am checking out the highly requested, supposedly viral, though I've never seen it on the internet, foundation from Rituel de Fille. Now, I got the samples, 3 little sample sizes, because they do offer samples, which is awesome. This foundation, it's the 3-drop weightless serum foundation, retails for $42 for 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters of product. Or you can order 3 shades that you get to pick in samples for $15 and try them before you buy the full size and make sure you get the right shade, which is awesome. So this is a very interesting foundation. It comes in 24 different shades. I've got 3 different shades here to test out. It is claiming to be a medium coverage in 3 drops. And they've got some novel skincare going on in here. So there's jojoba oil, marula oil, MCT oil. That's not the novel part. That's good stuff. But the novel part of this is they are vegan and cruelty free, and that's not novel. I just wanted to say it before I forgot. They are the first ever beauty product, according to their claim, to have active carotenoids as an ingredient in the product. Now, all I know about carotenoids is from eating them in your diet. And in your diet, they're amazing. Massive antioxidants, so they're helping to fight free radicals and damage that's done by, pollution and things like that. But they also help stimulate collagen and elastin production, and that's the stuff that when you start losing collagen and elastin in your skin, you have, less bounce, less plumpness, fine lines start forming, wrinkles start forming. So because they help stimulate the production of collagen and elastin in your skin, you are fighting off the loss of those things and keeping your skin more plump and more smooth and less wrinkled. And so now they do have some data here of a clinical study a test that they did. They don't have it easily available to see if did they pay for it? Was this a third-party test? I can't give you all that information, but they are showing that there's protection from free radical damage, 40% improvement in skin firmness, up to 17% improvement in the hydrolipid skin barrier, so retaining moisture in your skin, up to 14% improvement in elasticity, 10% improvement in skin tone brightening, 10% improvement in skin smoothness. So they've got some numbers here, and if that's true, that's awesome. So they have 24 different shades of this. I told you I've got 3 of them. So let's take a look at the shades I've got swatched against a few others in my collection. Swatch time. First up, I want to show you the 3 shades that I got swatched by themselves. So first up, we have Potion 110, which is fair for neutral to soft pink undertones. Second shade is Potion 115, which is light for olive, warm to olive undertones. And I figured that was going to be too warm for me, but I did want to grab it because I always like to check the olive ones, because sometimes they lean to that perfect, gray undertone that I like, but this one's more warm than olive, I would say. And then the third one is shade 120, which is light for neutral to cool undertones. And here it is swatched against a few others in my collection. We're a little bit backwards today. So it's actually the 4th swatch that is the Rituel de Fille. That is shade 120. The first swatch is Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place in 1C 1 Cool Bone. Second is MAC Studio Sculpt in NW15. Third is Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator in Fair. And the 4th one is today's foundation, the Rituel de Fille in shade 120. I already cleansed, moisturized, and sunscreened this 49-year-old face. I did not prime, But I did put on a little extra moisturizer. I'm using the Jones Road oil-free moisturizer. On the Rituel de Fille website, they recommend priming with their thorn oil primer. So that says to me that you could put hydrating oils underneath this and have no problem. I just went with a little extra. I actually do have my Merit Serum, which is like a biphase, my Great Skin Serum. I have this on pretty much every day. I wear this morning and night. This is my little one that I keep at my vanity. So I did put this on and then the Jones Road moisturizer because it's winter and your girl is dry and dehydrated, both. Double whammy, all the things. It's cold outside. So, and I think the humidity in this room is like 26%. Like, it's so dry, so dry. Every time I touch the cats, I zap them and they're like, oh, what have you done? And I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh, no. Humidifiers cannot handle what's going on here. So I'm going to go with the shade 120, which I think I could wear the fair one, 110. But I'm just gonna go 120 because it matches my comparison swatches the best, and that's usually where I try to go. I can go a little lighter and a little dark. I mean, I'm pale. I'm Casper the Friendly Ghost season. Now, I can't test this as like 3 specific drops because I don't have the dropper, and yeah. But so they say to apply this with fingertips. And to shake well, which I already did because I just watched it, but I'll shake it well again just so you all see it on camera. And so I'm just going to use my fingertips to apply. They give you a bunch in, I'm not going to be able to show you how much is in here. It's about half full. Like, you get enough to wear this for several days. So I love a company that was so confident in their products that they're willing to give you a sample that you can try more than once. At the minimum, I want to do 1 full face. But they give you enough to try it for a few days, see if you like it, because they're confident in their product. And that's what that tells me. That tells me they are confident in their product. And I appreciate that. So I'm just going to dip in here, and I'm going to call that, I mean, that might even be enough for everything. I don't know. I don't know what 3 drops would look like. So I'm just going to start on 1/2 of my face. And go like so. Okay, yeah, there is some coverage, even though there's like barely any product here. There is some coverage because they claim medium coverage with 3 drops. I didn't have quite enough to go to my chin, so I just dipped into the cap one more time. Let's get my nose a little better. Let's get my forehead a little better. The amount of coverage from such a small little amount of product is kind of blowing my mind right now. It's kind of blowing my mind right now. Like, really? How is that possible? I'm not kidding you. It's kind of blowing my mind. Okay, I'm going to dip it. We'll just call this a drop because I'm going to dip in and it's going to end up being like, and of course they say you can go more coverage. I'm going to get my sunspots over here. Make sure I get the outer part of my face. Oh, I have too much on my nose. Oh no. I know I'm only doing half my face, but you know me, I like my coverage. Alright, I'll get this all blended out. I'm really quite surprised at the coverage with that tiny amount of product. Looks very skin-like. It feels like nothing. Super lightweight. Yeah, okay. Wow. Holy cow. Really? Like, holy cow. I got it all over my nose ring. That's the only downside of thin consistency products. Is it messes around my nose ring. Okay. Okay. I'm rarely speechless. That was hardly any product. Like, really? Okay. 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 Let me shake it so I can get stuff back in the cap again. Okay, I see you, magic potion. All of their, I'm gonna try and like dip as much, like get a lot out of the cap. I mean, there's a lot, quote unquote. It's a very small amount of product, really. So all of their products have like the sort of theme is like all magic potions, and their tagline of the brand is like, oh, I'm gonna get it wrong, but it's something like, makeup that wears like magic or something like that. Which, whoa, too much, too much. I know now. Normally that would not be too much, but for this one, I'm like, whoa. Let's blend that across the forehead. Yeah, everything is like magic and magic potions, and I also love that. That is totally my vibe. Yes, I'm into all the new age and pagan and witchy stuff. This is really, really kind of blowing my mind. It's not kind of blowing my mind. It is straight up blowing my mind. Like, what? Like, really? And I know it's got coverage because I can tell where I missed, Like, now, my nose has been really misbehaving. Oh, that's going to be too much. Really misbehaving lately, so if I can get it to look good on my nose, that's going to be a freaking miracle. I'm not expecting it because my nose has been just... It almost looks like I have polka dot pores even when I'm not having makeup on, but it's not whiteheads. It's just my skin. It's like dry skin. Yeah. But it's covering that up pretty good, though. I can still see it a little bit, but it is covering it pretty good. I'm just going to go for a little more coverage over here because you know me. And they said I could. They said 3 drops for medium and more if you want more and less if you want less. Oh, gosh. This builds up so nice. Oh, if this wears well, I'm just... Wow. What is this voodoo? What is this magic voodoo? And that it's like, it looks like skin, but like better, of course. Wow. How is this happening? All right, that's all I'm gonna use. And this thing is still half full, so you could totally... Well, I don't want to waste any. Let me get let's get my little discoloration down here. Like, you could totally wear this for multiple days because there's plenty in these samples. Wow, you're a little clumsy today, Ziva? You're a little clumsy today? All right. Let's just get my wow face out of here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see what's happening. So, as you see, it is, I would say, we've got a decent medium coverage going on. I do have some dry skin on my upper lip and on my nose. Well, I have dry skin everywhere, but I've got little flaking skin on my upper lip and on my nose right now. So that is what is going on there, but it is handling it quite gracefully, I will say. It is smoothing texture. I can barely see my pores, so it is blurring some pores a bit, and I would call this a satin to slightly dewy finish. Like it's there's a little bit of reflect, which I think is perfect. That's right where I like to be. It is not settling into lines so far. It's not misbehaving or accentuating anything like texture that I don't want accentuated. What do you think, Ziva? I think this looks beautiful, and I'm I'm really impressed so far. All right, let's check the time. It is 1:48. Let me go put the rest of my face on up. See my ring light. Let me go put the rest of my face on. I will be right back. Back with the Rituel de Fille 3-drop weightless foundation. It's beautiful. It's just really pretty, and it feels like nothing. And the fact that you can apply it with fingertips is like boom, boom, out the door. I'm happy right now. Very happy right now. On the rest of my face, Physicians Formula, I used the bronzer part of the bronzer and blush. My blush is the Mob Beauty Clay Blush in M72. I did a whole video on Mob Beauty just last week, the week before, I don't remember. Recently, check them out because I'm loving it. My eyes are the ColourPop Cloud 9 combined with, this is the new CoverGirl Exhibitionist Glitter Shadow. It's a collab, and I'm going to show you what an old fogey I am because I have no idea who this person is. I saved the package so I could tell you. Kelsey Ballerini? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'm not cool. What can I tell you? I'm not cool. But this is gorgeous. I already knew that. The Exhibitionist glitter shadows are fantastic. They're straight up steal a dupe. I love them. I will buy these all day long and twice on Sundays. And so that is my eyeshadow. I also have the Urban Decay 24/7 waterline pencil going on. I've got my Color Street Triflex mascara. And on my lower lashes, I've got my Estee Lauder Double Wear Zero Smudge. Let's do brows, because while we're up here, Jones Road is I'm doing the clear brow gel today. And my lips are, I used a different shade today. I need Sherlock, because I can't read it. It is the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Liners, Pink Slip, topped with, don't sleep on this, y'all. Lawless came out with Cherry Vanilla in their Forget the Filler gloss, and they also came out with a giant version of it in queen size. Oh my god, it's so excited. You know I'm a lip gloss girly. That's what's on my lips. And I also want to throw this out there because I put this on my hands. Do my hands look younger than they did when we started in the beginning of the video? Don't sleep on this one either. If you're dry skinned, this is my new obsession. I have it all over the place. I have a miniature one by my bed. I have this one by my vanity. It's the let me tell you what it is. Jones Road Hippie Stick. It's just an everywhere balm. I love it on the backs of my hands. You know, you just rub it in. And it's not greasy. I can go to use my phone. I can type. I use it on my elbows. I use it on I didn't do my tattoos yet. Here we go. Check this out. Look how nice my arm is going to look. Oh, you can already see. Oh, the colors. It just hydrates. I usually do this after I have moisturizer lotion on because it just locks everything in, but it also hydrates on its own. It does have fragrance. Oh, look how good my tattoo is looking with that. Oh, I'm so excited. It does have fragrance. It smells like a minty spa scent, is it spearmint? Is it peppermint? I don't know. I don't know my mints, but I mean, compare that. Look how bright and vibrant. Look how dull that looks. It's so good. You can use it everywhere. I use it on my feet. I'm telling you, I use it everywhere. So if you're dry skinned like I am, I really should do my other arm because now I look unbalanced. If you have dry skin or you have tattoos that you want to freshen up and make them look nice, and you crush on Bobbi Brown as a makeup artist like I do, and you want to support her. Because I actually do have a tattoo balm that is not in a stick format, but it's a similar product. But I like this one better because it smells better, and I love Bobbi Brown, so I like to support her. So much better. So excited. Anyway, so that is what I'm wearing. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like being in a spa. Of course, I'm going to go get a sandwich. I'm also going to run to Michael's because I need, what do I need? Oh, I need glow-in-the-dark heat transfer vinyl. And then I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby. I don't like shopping at Hobby Lobby, but they do have the cheapest t-shirt blanks. And I need replacement blades for my Cricut. And I'm going to hope that they're in stock at Hobby Lobby because Michael's only has them online, the refills. So I need Cricut blades. I need a few more blank shirts because I'm going to sublimate on some more. I didn't do this one. I got this in Las Vegas. I'm going to sublimate on some more shirts. So while I'm on this tangent, I might as well give you a little. So you may have seen, I am now designing t-shirts and hoodies, sweatshirts, whatever. I'm also I'm just starting to do some journal hardcover journal blank books. I'm so obsessed with blank books. I have so many of them. I use them for everything. Anyway, those shirts are professionally printed, but I at my house have a sublimation printer. I've got a heat press. I've got the Cricut. So I do some of my designs on my own shirts just so I have a quick version of it to like make a video or whatever, or just to wear myself, or to do one-off things that I'm not selling, that kind of thing. So my dream would be to have a DTF printer of my own that I could then actually do the physical production of some shirts too. But yeah, so I've been getting into t-shirts. So if you're interested, check them out. Link them down below. I'm really just doing things that I would wear. So if you're into the same kinds of things that I'm into, then you might like them. And if you're not, then it's all good. There's plenty of makers out there making something for everybody. But that's one of my new little side projects that I've been working on over my winter break. By the time you see this, I'll be back at work. But yeah, I'm in my last couple days off. So I have an Etsy. I've also got them on my own websites that I'm linking through. They're up on Facebook shops. So follow me on Geek Out of Water. I'm trying to revive that page. Well, it never was alive. I've always neglected it. So I'm trying to not neglect it and be more active over there. Of course, you can always find me on Instagram too, and I have it connected to that as well. So anyway, that's my whole t-shirt thing that's going on. So I gotta go to Michael's. I gotta go to Hobby Lobby. And yeah, so then I will hopefully remember while I'm out and about to do a daylight check-in. It's pretty gloomy outside, but hopefully it'll stop. I'll be able to get a break in the rain, and then I'll come back tonight, give you guys my final thoughts. Totally missed the daylight check-in, so how about bathroom light check-in? Shade match. You can probably see my messy closet behind me. I think we're still looking good. There's what time it is. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. 11:21 p.m. I think that puts us right around the 9-hour mark. Let's take a look at how the Rituel de Fille foundation held up. My skin feels better than it did when I started the day, and that is something very, very few foundations do for me. It's brilliant. It's one of my favorite things. I love good skincare and a foundation. Like, it makes me feel like I'm doing something good. Oh, my bangs are all messed up. How did it wear? Pretty good. I wish I could get a couple more hours out of it, but I'm pretty happy. Let's zoom in so you guys can see what I'm happy about. It did break down a little bit along my chin, but it is not settling into any lines anywhere. It did not move around at all. My pores are still almost invisible, which is mind-blowing. And I have no primer on, so this is just the foundation. I did have to blow my nose, as usual, several times today, so ignore any missing product at the end of my nose, because that is a user contributed problem. My blush bronzer are still intact, and it's not caking up in between my eyebrows. It's not doing anything funky on my forehead. It's not moving around. Like I said, it didn't settle into any lines anywhere. It's degrading gracefully, which I greatly appreciate, because if I did have a longer day that I couldn't touch up makeup, etc., I wouldn't feel embarrassed to be seen. I just don't look as covered. Because when it degrades, that's what I lose. My chin gets a little bit red because you start being able to see my skin through the foundation. But for as lightweight of a product as this, I'm really dumbfounded at how well it has lasted and how much coverage it provided just straight away. Like, I'm definitely purchasing the full size. Definitely, absolutely purchasing the full size. If I had to give a grade to the Rituel de Fille 3-drop serum foundation, you go get you some of this. It's an A. It's a straight up A. I knew it was an A from the moment it touched my face. I really did, because this is blowing my mind here. Thank you so much for recommending that I pick this one up, because you guys are geniuses. You guys, this one's good, and you guys do a very good job at recommending things for me, because most of what you recommend is brilliant. And even when it's not, body chemistry is a fascinatingly mysterious thing, and every one of us is different and unique. So don't feel bad if something you recommend doesn't work out for me, because I don't mind at all. I'm glad to test it and just give my feedback, because that's what keeps this channel going round. I'm so happy. It's fantastic, yeah. Yep, straight up A. No qualms, no ifs, ands, or buts. Now, I know in the comments, you guys are gonna come at me with, do you like this better than the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation? Do you like this better than the Guerlain Terracotta? Because those are my current top 2 ever in terms of score. It's gonna score right beneath them, only based on the wear time, because those do wear longer. But this finish is gorgeous. And the thing is, it's not an apples to apples comparison, even with these 3 foundations, because you have different coverage levels, you have different finishes on them, and you have the random other properties. For example, this gets bonus points for skincare, whereas the Guerlain Terracotta will get bonus points for the most blurringly gorgeous finish, like blurring everything. And the NARS Radiant, that's the name of the concealer. The Light Reflecting Foundation, it can wear through a thunderstorm. Like, those are all different properties, and one's not better than the other. It just depends what you're looking for, which is why I keep the foundation spreadsheet, which I know it's out of date. I need to update it. I'm in the middle of doing a big thing with it that I can't really tell you about until I get a little bit closer to being done with it. But I will update it when it is ready to be shown to you in its next iteration. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, so yeah, it's way up there. Way up there. It's up there with those. We're going to have like a threesome up there with my favorite 3 foundations now. Yeah, that's the plan. There you have it. Another episode of Foundation Fest is in the books. If you like foundation reviews, if you had fun with this one, give me a thumbs up down below. Let me know in the comments. More recommendations, please. I keep a running list. I buy stuff whenever I can. Let me know what else I should try, because you guys are knocking it out of the park. As always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.